Welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we are gonna review Stellar Blade. So I would just like to say the one thing I want to achieve with this is I want to basically explain who this game is for. So this review is gonna go through the game and I'm gonna tell you who this game is for at the end of the video. So to start off with, we're gonna talk about what I liked about the game and what I didn't like about the game. So what I liked about the game is the combat. Of course, Eve herself, her outfits. I'm not gonna lie, dude. This is one of the games I felt like they made the main character very attractive, and the outfits were a bit on this. If you know, you know. But anyway, it really made the game stood out for me. Especially when they were still marketing the game and they show Zika physics, like people said, and for me, that was just something interesting. But it was a combination of the outfits and how stylish you look while you're doing your combos and everything. And it's just all out. Imagine you can customize hair, her earrings, glasses to make your main character cute every time you basically fight a boss. So the gameplay was really good. While I'm on the topic of combat, I would also say the game is very difficult. It's not easy by any means. Why the game is difficult is because you have to kind of trial and error. You have all these flashing moves, but only a few are handful. So you have light attacks, heavy attacks, and then if you combine them in a certain sequence, you can hold square, you hold triangle, you can do various moves. In my opinion, not all of them are effective. So the bosses have moves where you can either dodge. There's a dodge mechanic and there's also a parry mechanic. So there's obviously what every game has, but it's really intuitive. I feel it's like a dance. You see, it's very telegraphed because they use the blue color you must press forwards while you press circle, and then there's a purple icon where you have to dodge backwards with circle, and then you have a yellow attack which is something that's unblockable, so you have to either time it, and there's various ways you can do it. You can either jump, you can either dodge, you can either counter with a gun, which is I loved it because they took inspiration from Bloodborne, where you have to sometimes counter with your gun. So that's kind of cool, where you can get out of tricky situations by using your gun. You have a shotgun, you have a pistol, you have a laser, you have heat-seeking missiles, and all the tools that you need. So you can play this game in a variety of ways, and I love it. I'm all for it. Another thing, the boss designs really cool. They're difficult. I liked it because especially towards the latter half of the game, it became really difficult. And since if you're doing this and playing it on your channel, you kind of have to finish the game, so it's kind of annoying, but it's satisfying. So it's ha, and then yes, let's go. So, and that's what's satisfying about the game, beating the boss either on the hardest difficulty or just beating the boss in general. And yeah, you get cool outfits. The things I don't like about the game is the open world aspect of the game. It feels dead. That said, I feel I understand why the world is a bit dead. There's a lot of robots and not a lot of people. Eve is one of the few that's kind of almost like a superhuman type of thing. That's why she could do all these things. And there's a good ending and a bad ending, so with regards to the story. So it makes sense why we're a wasteland and there's not a lot of people. But at the end of the day, if you have an open world or semi-open world, you want to have a lot of things you can do. You can fish in the game, and you can collect stuff and make certain purchases for cosmetics, for hairstyles. You can get earrings and all of these things, especially the earrings and the suits give you different set boosts, and it's not too over the top, but it does help in combining and making the game feel fresh. So you can have builds to some degree. So yeah. But another thing I don't like is the story. So I don't have much to say. All I can say is this game is not for those who are expecting like something amazing. Like if you finish the game, it touched your heart. It's like The Last of Us, who has like one of the best stories ever written. So it's not one of those games, but I think like it's still like good enough because the boss fights are really interesting. They fully immerse you into the game, the combat, the world. I like the NPCs. I don't always understand their motives, but yeah, to each their own. So at the end of the day, who is this video for? Or who is this game for? I would say if you are a person who likes stories, RPGs, like, you know, good storytelling, this might not be for you. But if you like Souls-like difficult games that like rewards you in like, you know, grinding, trial and error, focusing on what you should be doing and what you should not be doing, then this game is for you. And there's a lot of replay value here. We have a boss rush, which is kind of one of the features that they added that kind of makes this game like better since like, or in the state it launched. I feel like the fact that they added boss rush, you don't have to play the main story to fight the bosses, so you can kind of practice, and then when you do a run, you can, like, you know, a speed run, you know what to do, you know all the moves, which is quite cool. And if you just want to replay or relive a moment like that you experienced during like boss fight, you can do that, and that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, it also allowed me to do a boss rush and basically essentially teach people how to beat the bosses. There's certain gimmicks you have to know, certain moves and what you can do and what you can't do. So I think like Celeblade overall is one of the best games, and I just enjoyed it, man. Like what I would rate it, a 9 out of 10. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below what you thought about the game, if you played it, thought about this review. And yeah, like I said, if you are for games that like has a good story, then this game might not be for you. But if you are here for the combat, the outfits, how Eve looks, the jiggle physics, then this game is definitely for you. And I think that's what makes this game stand out. And the fact that the developers keep on adding DLC, good content, I would definitely invest in that as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.